I heard another thing as well, Kamal. I understand you obviously went to a boarding school. I know you went to two boarding schools?
Yes,
Once where you did your hifz.
After Al-Jamia Al-Islami in Bolton, I went to learn, to study the Arabic grammar. I went to Jamia Al-Karam in
Jamia Al-Karam. Okay, Jamia Al-Karam. You see, there's a bit of an attachment with that. I ain't told you something.
What?
I used to be a student there, bro.
You're kidding.
I used to be a student there back in 95. I was a student in Jamia Al-Karam. 95.
Well, that was way before. I came late. I came in 2002, I think it was, in Jamia Al-Karam.
When we went,
so you were in Jamia Al-Karam?
I was in Jamia Al-Karam, bro.
Oh.
I've got the label,
Sorry.
I've got the t-shirt, bro. I've got it home, mashallah.
I shouldn't be interviewing him, but yes, wow.
Mashallah. No, but mashallah, that's fun. So you've studied Arabic grammar as well?
Yeah, they had a Dars al-Islami class.
Mashallah.
And I didn't complete the class. I studied there for 1 year, and then you must know Pirzada Sahib.
Yeah, Muhammad Imdad Hussain Pirzada
Sahib is...
Well, do you know their son, Zulfikar?
Yes.
I used to study with him, we were classmates.
Oh, mashallah.
Mashallah, me and Zulfikar were actually classmates.
Okay, mashallah.
And he had an elder brother, Bakhtiar.
Mashallah. But I have to say, I think Pirzada Sahib, and I have to mention this, is one of the greatest men I've ever met.
No doubt, mashallah.
In my life, although my life is only 25 years. But yeah, the teachers there were amazing, and I still remember Hafiz Gul, Hafiz Atta, they were beautiful teachers. And I would recommend that school to anyone. It's an amazing school.
MashaAllah.
Yeah.
You know what though, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless Pirzada Sahib. But I'll tell you what though, you know what, I know in my heart, every time they look at me, they get angry. I'm telling you, bro, because I did so much wrong in that place. I mean, obviously, wrong as in, I didn't care, I was homesick, you know the feeling, and I used to just always mess about. And Pirzada Sahib, even though they used to get a bit angry with me, at the same time they used to show me that same love, because in you, I'm away from family.
I felt that as well. The teachers, they always had that love as well, subhanAllah.
MashaAllah. What would you class performing a nasheed? Would you class that as reading? Would you class that as writing? I know it's a silly question, it's just that people tend to bring this issue up all the time.
I mean, what to refer to?
What would you refer to it as? What would you refer to it
reading,
as?
reciting, nasheeds.
Singing.
Well, one of the things is, I know people don't like to call it singing, because then it reminds them about singing the Jahiliyyah stuff and all that kind of stuff. But it all depends on how people take the definition. So if I'm thinking singing is more chanting, if that's the definition how I refer it to, then I don't see anything wrong in that. But obviously you don't, if someone said, yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, just come out, we've got a caller from Manchester. Assalamu alaikum. We've got Sister Taseen Akhtar from Manchester. I think the caller's gone. Sorry about that, you were saying? So
yeah, so I mean, when I first started, I used to say reciting, reading, but then when I found out there was non-Muslims and I said I'm going to read a nasheed, they expected me to pull out something to read.
Yeah.
So then, so I try to always try to say something that everyone understands. So same with the word God, we say Allah all the time. But then when you see non-Muslims, sometimes you have to use the word God and then explain that I'm going to use Allah from now on, and then they understand, as long as you explain it beforehand. So I don't have an issue when I say singing now.
To some of the viewers that probably are not aware, me and Kamal did a show, an event, an Islamic event.
Quite recently as well.
How long ago was it? About 2 weeks ago?
It was 2-3 weeks, I think.
2-3 weeks ago, I think so. MashaAllah. And I think that was the first time I actually heard you live, I thought.
Yeah. And I'm glad I met you there, otherwise today I would have been really scared of you. I wouldn't know what you're like.
Bro, come on, I'm not that bad looking. But I tell you what, MashaAllah, you really surprised me. Wallahi, bro, because you've naturally, this is coming from a vocalist, you've got that really soft, subtle tone to your voice,
but don't forget about your voice as well. That was quite nice. It was what you pulled that day.
Well, I pulled. Jazakallah. But I tell you what though, MashaAllah, you really did surprise me, and now I'm not surprised at why, alhamdulillah, you've made such a name, MashaAllah, in the Nasheeds, MashaAllah. Sorry, I'll come back to that shy look. We just got a call from Preston. Assalamu alaikum, caller.
Wa alaikum salam.
Assalamu alaikum, how are you?
I'm alright. What about you?
What? Sorry?
What about you?
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. What would you like to say to Brother Kamal today?
I would like to say that I've listened to all your nazams.
Oh, thank you.
And over Ramadan, I've learned the 99 names of Allah.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. That is amazing. I think you should come here and you should be interviewed as well. You're very special.
MashaAllah.
I didn't catch her name. What was her name?
It was Rabia.
Rabia. Rabia, I'll remember your name for the rest of my life now.
Inshallah.
Please make dua.
I will,
Rabia. Have you got any request for Brother Kamal?
Sorry?
Have you got any request, any nasheed that you'd like them to use?
I'm guessing 99 names of Allah.
Yeah, can you read the 99 names, half of it if you can?
Okay. I'll try my best. I think we had another request before I've not fulfilled.
Yeah, we're going to get to them. Don't worry, bro. We've got all the time in the world.
I have to write them down, I'll forget.
Inshallah. Jazakallah, Rabia. Thank you very much for calling. Remember us in your du'as. And Kamal, what I was going to say was, you also read the 99 names of Allah, mashallah.
There is one.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I mean, I can't take credit for. I didn't write it. The
Of
names
course,
were
I
always
know, but
there.
I mean, I didn't know you recite it, mashallah.
I just rearranged it because I tried to make them all rhyme with each line.
Okay.
So I had to mix them around a bit.
All right, okay.
So they might not be in the traditional order.
Mashallah, mashallah. I tell you what, though, can we first go for that Bangladeshi one, the first call requested? Because,
You want me to do that now for you?
please, if you don't mind.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. This is in Bangla, so don't laugh because I know you
No,
don't
I'm not going to laugh.
understand.
I'm not going to laugh. She's bro. Make it good.
বিশ্বনবীর আগমনে জগৎ হলো উজালা বিশ্বনবীর আগমনে জগৎ হলো উজালা নবীর নামটি জপন করো ও হে মুমিন নিরালা আল্লাহুম্মা সাল্লি আলা সাইয়্যিদিনা ওয়া মাওলানা মুহাম্মাদিন ওয়া আলা আলিহি ওয়া আসহাবিহি ওয়া সাল্লাম Shall I do the 99 names of Allah?
Now that you're at it.
Okay, Bismillah.
So just before you start, I think we've got a caller online. Assalamu alaikum, caller.
I hope it's not more a request. I prefer a question.
Well, I think the caller's gone. Acha, the 99 names of Allah, you said. But you're going to have to do me a favor. Do you know them all?
I can't say all of them.
Why, bro?
I mean, I can if you want me to, but it's going to take a lot of time.
Well, I'll go on then. We'll do half. You know, your mashallah, your nasheeds are so beautiful. I don't need to stop, bro.
Okay.
And I know this.
Can you stop praising me in front of me?
No, seriously, the callers are giving me grief. I know they're giving me grief, thinking, right, this brother carrying on.
Okay, Jazakumullah.
Inshallah. Just before you carry on, bro, we've got a caller. We've got brother Muhammad Luqman from Warsaw. Assalamu alaikum, brother Luqman.
Wa alaikum assalam. Firstly, I'd like to say that the Nasheed show is really going good. And I'm giving salam to to the Mehman, brother Kamal. Allah Ta'ala has blessed him with a very beautiful voice. And my dua is Allah Ta'ala, give him more barakat in his voice. And am I allowed to actually dedicate a song?
Go on then, go ahead.
Well, brother Kamal actually read a nasheed going back, I think, a couple of years. And the nasheed went something like, Wo Muhammad Madine mein mawjood hai.
Have you just tuned in now? Because I actually did recite that nazam.
Have you? Now the thing is that I'm not actually listening to this in my car because I've got the TV on in the car and all that.
Mashallah,
I think I've
Okay,
just
I'll see
tuned
what I
in
can
now.
do. I mean, if there's more time, maybe.
Inshallah, that would be
Inshallah.
really nice. Brother Luqman, Jazakallah, thank you very, very much for calling, bro. Remember us in your du'as, inshallah.